a cop accused in the notorious chokehold death of Eric Garner, will face trial after New York Police Department officials said it's run out of patience with federal authorities' indecision about whether to bring criminal charges in the case. On the eve of the 4-year anniversary of Garner's killing, a pointed letter from the NYPD's top lawyer informed the U.S. Department of Justice of an administrative case that could result in dismissal for the white officer, Daniel Pantaleo, because there is no end in sight to the federal probe. dailymail.co.uk iNewPix 2018 7/16 23 4E5389 A600,578,0 image at 12 1,531,779,534,826. dailymail.co.uk iNewPix 2018 7/16 22 4E5378 F200,578,0 image a 1,531,778,027,348. dailymail.co.uk iPix 2017 12 25 04 4790 B3B 500,578,0 image a 112 1,514,176,520,566. Height equals 559 width equals 306 alt equals Eric Garner was strangled to death after being stopped for selling loose cigarettes in Staten Island on July 17, 2014. Class equals book order share copy link to paste in your message. Police attend to Eric Garner after he was placed in a chokehold loaded 0% progress 0% 0 o'clock PREVIOUSPLAYSKIPLIVEMUTE 0 o'clock current time 0 o'clock duration time 3:16 full screen e-text video QUALITY 576p 540p 360p 274 ground white black green blue yellow magenta cyan opaque semi opaque background white black green blue yellow magenta cyan opaque semi transparent window white black green blue yellow magenta cyan opaque semi transparent font size 50% 75% 100% 125% 150% 175% 200% 300% 400% text edge style non-erase depreciation firm drop shadow font family default monospace serif proportional serif monospace sans serif proportional sans serif casual script small caps default style minimus expand classage assess advertis engine read invented by Teeds. Typically, the department waits for federal prosecutors to conclude civil rights violations inquiries before taking action. But other probes have taken far less time than the case of a victim whose dying words, "I can't breathe," became a slogan for the Black Lives Matter movement. Based on our most recent conversations, it has become clear that a definite date by which time a final regular decision by the U.S. Dodge will be rendered in this matter cannot be predicted, Lawrence Byrne, Deputy Commissioner for Legal Matters, wrote to Prosecutor Paige Fitzgerald. JPG height equals 412 width equals 306 alt equals class equals book order img share copy link to paste in your message. The NYPD has come to the conclusion that given the extraordinary passage of time since the incident without a final decision on the U.S. Dodge's criminal investigation, any further delay in moving ahead with our own disciplinary proceedings can no longer be justified, Byrne added. A police watchdog agency, the Civilian Complaint Review Board, will prosecute Pantaleo under a memorandum of understanding with the NYPD, according to Byrne. In a statement, the Dodge said it already told the police department in the spring it could go forward and that the move does not have any bearing on the decision-making timeline. A lawyer for Pantaleo, who's been on paid desk duty, declined comment on Monday. Pat Lynch, head of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association, called on Dodge to close its case, but said that the officer deserves due process in the disciplinary process. There was no immediate comment from an attorney for Garner's family, which received $5.9 million from the city in 2015 to settle a wrongful death claim. The family and police reform activists have expressed deep frustration over the inaction by federal authorities and the NYPD after a state probe ended without criminal charges. JPG height equals 423 width equals 634 alt equals class equals book border img share copy link to paste in your message. The 43-year-old Garner, who was accused of selling loose, untaxed cigarettes, was stopped by police on Staten Island on July 17, 2014, and refused to be handcuffed. Pantaleo is seen on a widely watched cell phone video putting Garner in an apparent chokehold, which is banned under NYPD policy. The Heaviside victim, who had asthma, is heard gasping, "I can't breathe." He was pronounced dead at a hospital. The medical examiner ruled the death a homicide caused in part by the chokehold. Share this article. Share. The family suffered another blow when Eric Garner's activist daughter, Erica, died in January after suffering major brain damage from a massive heart attack on Christmas Eve. Her mother, Essa Snipes Garner, said her 27-year-old daughter went into cardiac arrest during an asthma attack and slipped into a coma. Erica suffered her first heart attack not long after giving birth to a baby boy, her second child, in August. Doctors said the pregnancy had put a strain on her heart, which was later found to be enlarged. JPG height equals 423 width equals 634 alt equals class equals book border img share copy link to paste in your message.